This was kind of frustrating to watch, especially if you watch this game, you know Colorado should have won, man. Especially with 3 turnovers by Georgia Tech in the first 7 minutes of the game. You're thinking there's no way, no how they should lose, man. My God. How embarrassing, man. Let's get right into it.
If it's love, I want everything. Touch my soul, touch my heart, don't judge my mental. They told me that life is simple, been real since Papa Pimple. I started out in the rental, Sonata, the presidential. Speak once and listen twice. They told me that less is simple.
What's going on? We Need a Reset TV family. I am gravitating away, and this is our portion of this channel where we cover sports, man. I am a die-hard college football fan. In saying that, shout out to the Colorado Buffs. They did not look as bad as I thought they were, losing that many seniors, especially 4 wide receivers that went into the NFL. And listen, man, I gotta throw this out there. If you did not appreciate Shedeur Sanders and you liked or was a fan of Colorado, I know you're missing him now, because the quarterback play. This is why I'm saying I don't want to talk too much about the score, who won, who lost. We all know. I just want you guys to follow me for a second. I'm looking at this scenario in 2 angles. The fact that Juju did not start at quarterback, I know he's a true freshman. There's pros and cons when you're a true freshman, but the fact that Juju did not start makes me wonder why. And the second part to that question, was he that bad? And the reason why I'm asking, was he that bad, is because, well, Kaidon Salter just wasn't that good, guys. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. He literally looked like almost nerves. It is the first game of the season, so I'm gonna give them grace. But Kaidon ain't no spring chicken. He's a veteran quarterback in the collegiate level, right? Here's my take on this, and I'm being honest. If this is the performance we were going to get, at the very least, I wanted to see Julian take at least 40 to 50% of the snaps at QB. I didn't want to see a cameo here and there. I wanted to see this man take at least half of the load, because Kaidon, whatever you did at your last college, and I think it was Liberty, that did not apply to this. And keep in mind, Georgia Tech is not a bad football team. I know some people had them hyped up because the first game last year when they played Florida State, everybody was like doing too much. We just figured out Florida State was that bad. But I'm watching, and it just seems like his decision making is just not there. And keep in mind, Colorado's offensive line does not look bad, y'all. They look better the last 2 previous years, versus this year. They look pretty good. Kaidon missed some reads. At one point, he missed a wide open touchdown pass. Now, he had redemption when he slid in for the touchdown, and they almost, called it back at the 1. But listen, man, I don't know how this is going to work moving forward. And I guess Coach Prime wants to be safe, right? And when you're a quarterback that doesn't have experience at that level, there's all sorts of problems that can come with it. But if you're looking, right, hear me out, for a long-term solution, potential franchise quarterback in terms of collegiate arena, right? A 3 to 4 year starter with loads of experience. All I'm saying is I would look at Julian. Now, this game was somewhat tough to watch because I saw mistakes on both sides, but all in all, I say it was not bad. Yes, it was tough, but it wasn't that bad. It was a pretty good game, honestly. But I'm only focused on quarterback play here. So I'm just curious why Dion didn't start Julian, and I would like more details on that, because what I watched from Caden, I'm sorry, I think I would have took my chances with Julian. That's just me. Maybe y'all will disagree. You know, maybe y'all just might feel like Julian wasn't ready, but clearly Caden wasn't really ready either. There was one critical part of the game during the fourth quarter, tied 20-20 with about 3 minutes to go. And Caden misses a wide open receiver, right? Just overthrows him. I don't know what the hell the man was thinking. And here we have a freeze frame right after the play, and Dion just looks more than disappointed. Dion looks like he's disappointed in himself for not giving Juju the green light. Now, again, I'm just curious, was Juju that bad in practice? Because I don't see how I'm watching Caden struggle like this and he got the starting nod. That's all I'm saying. I would like to know how bad Julian was in practice to the point where we have Caden, who looked awful, got the starting job. That's what I would want to know. Inquisitive minds want to know, Coach Prime, because I see that picture, that freeze frame of you on the sideline. You look like how I felt when I saw that man overthrew a wide open receiver during a critical drive, bro. Because as you know, Georgia Tech basically capitalized after that. Caden, man, I don't think this was the right pick for him to be starting, but at the very least, I would like to see a 2-quarterback system until one cancels out the other. That's just me. You know, I get it. If you have 2 quarterbacks, you have none, as the old saying goes, but I don't like what I watch. And moving forward, Coach Prime, we are going to have a problem, brother. It ain't going to be good. I'm sorry, but maybe it might get better. You know, maybe I'm just kind of doing too much here. I can agree with that. You know, I want to see Prime and the boys do good. Maybe I'm the one that's just, you know, doing too much, but let me know what y'all think about this. What did y'all see from this game? What did y'all take away from watching Caden Salter perform as the go-to man for the Colorado Buffs? I'm gonna meet y'all there in the comment section.